Hey guys, it's me Maisie and I'm back with another YouTube video. Obviously because it's on YouTube. So today I wanted to do the book review on The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks. I finished this book about a week ago. I loved this book, I'm not gonna lie. As you all know, I am a big fan of Nicholas Sparks. And this book, unlike so many of his other books, is just incredible. And this is no exception to that rule, I believe. It is so beautifully written, and the characters Amanda and Dawson are so incredibly thought out, and the plot is so incredibly thought out. And the way it's written is just, it's typical Nicholas Sparks, and typical Nicholas Sparks is just fabulous. So I will read the blurb now. They were teenage sweethearts from the opposite sides of the tracks, with a passion that would change their lives forever, but life would force them apart. Years later, the lines they have drawn between the past and the present are about to slip. Called back to their hometown for the funeral of the mentor who once gave them a shelter when they needed it most, they are faced with each other once again and forced to confront the past they chose. Can true love ever rewrite the past? So, like I said, I loved this book. The two characters were so believable, and I'd say about the last 150 pages that I sailed through, the pacing was so good, the characters were so believable, the plot was just incredibly amazing. So I don't really want to say what the plot is about, because it's basically about Amanda and Dawson who meet again, as it says in the blurb, but you don't really know that it's Amanda and Dawson on the blurb, but you know, there's the two main characters. And they meet again, and they were, as I said, they were like teenage sweethearts, and it's a really sweet, lovely read. And like I said, it's no exception to the Nicholas Sparks rule that I believe in solely, that it's beautifully written, the plot is just incredible, and the pacing is so, like I said, fast, and the characters, like I also said, are so believable, and I would give this book 4 out of 5 stars, mainly because it took me about a month to read this book. I started it on Christmas Day, and I think I finished it on the 25th. So I don't know whether it feels like I finished it about a week ago, but yeah. So I definitely give this book 4 out of 5 stars, simply because it took me a month to read, and I didn't really feel the need to pick it back up again. But once I got to about the last 150 pages, I was hooked, and I just couldn't put this book down. So yeah, if you haven't read any Nicholas Sparks books as of yet, I would say that this is a good place to start. So yeah, that's the end of my book review so far. So I definitely recommend you guys to read this book. Also, I wanted to mention that I now have a new Twitter. I also have a blog, which I just set up yesterday, and I have the written review of this book, which probably makes more sense and more coherent as I'm getting back into the swing of doing a book review. Sorry if it was a bit random and messy and I was incoherent at any points, but yeah. So you can definitely read the book review for The Best of Me by Nicholas Sparks, which I also did a video for this book, obviously, because this is what I'm doing in this video, but this is going to be the standard thing with me. I'm going to do a written review of the book, and I'm also going to do a video review of the book, so that would be awesome if you could check my blog out. I will leave the link in the doobly-doo. Also, I will leave my Twitter in the doobly-doo also. So I hope you guys can follow me on all my social media websites. Also, I meant to tell you that I finished The Fault in Our Stars in the early hours of this morning, let's just say. And I loved it, and there is going to be a video review and a written review on this book on my 2 different platforms, which is obviously YouTube, and then I'm going to put it onto my blog. That probably will be next week, and I have also started The Hunger Games this morning as well. So I'm about 100 pages in on The Hunger Games. I hope to finish it in the next couple of days. So look out for reviews for The Fault in Our Stars and The Hunger Games soon. Alright, bye guys.